until we get someone. Here we go. Start of the live Q&A. Gonna be a little bit weird for the first few minutes because we're waiting for a few people to join. Oh, there's bare people. Oh, hello everyone. Hi, hello. Hi, sorry, what's your name? My name is Craig Black. That's what they called me at birth anyway. Right. What's your real name? My real name is Craig Vincent Black. Craig being a Scottish name, very Scottish name, can be linked all the way or traced all the way back to Sanskrit. Vincent is my middle name. It's a Norman name. Normans are a northern tribe of Vikings, north coast of France. And Black is a Scottish name. It means a tall, darker skinned, hairy, Scottish or Irish dude. Anyway, that's my name, Craig Vincent Black. Right. Where are you from? I was born in Scotland. Moved out to Scotland when I was 3. Lived around a lot of places in the UK, and then grew up in Cornwall. And I'm going to be showing you a lot of the different cultures in Scotland and Cornwall and England in a few weeks. Right. What kind of camera you use for vlogging and editing? Okay, this is quite funny. So I use a GoPro 9 Hero Black for my camera, a very good camera. And I use Molly's phone for editing. I don't have a laptop, I don't have a phone. So I borrow Molly's phone and I use the free editing app iMovie on the iPhone. It's just completely free. It's very simple and basic. Anyway, before I answer any more questions, by the way, I intend to be doing this live for at least 2 hours to try and get as many people watching this as possible, because I know people have different times around this globe, and I really appreciate everyone from every country. Big up, bless up, 40,000 subscribers, cannot believe it. Got some Nepali beer here, second one, because I got a bit anxious. So I quickly drank a bottle of beer 20 minutes before I started this. We've got an 8%er. Now this is the perfect ratio of beer for what you want to do for something like this, for a pre-drink or a night out. Before you drinking, or before you go out on a night out, you want an 8% beer. This is Gorka, very tasty beer. Right, let's check out some questions. Holy moly, there's loads of comments. Anish Duola, how do you say your name? I'm sorry, but there's your shout out, bro. What is your favourite part so far about Nepal? My favourite part about Nepal would probably be, geographically, no, it's too hard. The mountains and the Himalayas are amazing. I've never seen anything, I haven't seen natural beauty like it. It's so dramatic, it's very beautiful. But I also really like Bhaktapur. I know that's not the right way to say it, but I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, but Bhaktapur is a freaking awesome city. Yeah. Let me, oh wow, there's loads of comments. How much do you earn? This is an interesting question. So typically I earn between $175 to $250 per month. This month it's been much better than that, so thank you very much for everyone. Probably about $1,200 so far in the past 28 days, dollars. I get paid 78 cents per 1,000 views typically, so it's a lot lower than a lot of YouTubers. Where are you right now? I'm in Pokhara. I'm going to try and go through as many questions as I can. There's loads of comments. Right. What is your rank for Nepal among country you've visited? I would say it's hard to rank countries, but I've been to Laos, Cambodia, a little bit of Malaysia, a little bit of Italy. I've been to Amsterdam, a little bit of Morocco, Thailand, Sri Lanka, obviously Nepal. And I would say Nepal is top two countries that I've travelled to, easily. I also really like Morocco and Rome. They're my Marrakesh and Rome are two of my favourite cities. But yeah, I would say Nepal is, in terms of the whole country, it's my second. Right, let's have a little look. Any advice for someone who wants to travel solo? Tom Lynch. Yes, I would say backpacking solo right now is quite hard. Post-COVID, everything's changed. All the backpacking communities have died. Loads of the hostels and places like this have shut down or changed businesses because of COVID. So the hardest thing, solo travel, because I was doing that a few months back in Thailand, because Molly was in England. I did it for 3 months in Thailand. For the first month and a half, I got very depressed because everywhere I went, there was no one. I think it might be a little bit different. It's getting busier and busier now, but I would say make sure that you just get over any social anxiety and try and say hello to people at the bar or blah de blah de blah, and you'll make some really good friends from that, because everyone's trying to make friends, but everyone's really anxious, especially if they're solo. So all you need to do is smile and be like, hey, how you doing, what's your name? And then you, like I did that at a bar, and I've made a really good lifelong friend in an American. Right, bear with me just a moment whilst I look through these comments. There's literally like a ridiculous amount of hundreds of comments. How safe is Nepal in your point of view than any other country? I would say Nepal is the safest country so far, or one of the safest countries I've ever travelled. Southeast Asia, Sri Lanka and Nepal are the safest countries I've ever been in my life. Personally, I think Europe's far more dangerous than a lot of Asia, to be honest with you, and I think a lot of people wouldn't necessarily think that, but it's absolutely true. Why don't you do the live together with Molly? Molly really doesn't like being on the camera. I always get slack for this in my comments. They're like, oh, you ignore Molly, she's not in your vlog, blah de blah de blah. Where's Molly? You know, you should have Molly on more often. But she's not a YouTuber. I don't know how I ended up being a YouTuber, really honestly, guys. She doesn't like being on camera. It's hard to get her on camera, and that's why. Molly, say hello.
Hello everyone, I'm here. I'm in admin behind the camera. Thank you for your concern. But yes, I'm very shy and I don't know how to act in front of a camera, so Craig's the man with the skills.
Okay, right, there are a few people spamming. How long have you and Molly been together for? So me and Molly have been together since we were 14 years. We met in high school in year 8, but we got together in year 9, and we've been together ever since. So there you go. We've been together for 12 years. It's 12 years, isn't it? Right, let me try. There's so many comments. Holy moly. Holy moly. What is your income sources? Okay, Mr. Lama. So basically my only income source is YouTube. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. My only income source is YouTube. That's ad revenue, and I make £47 on Patreon. I would love to grow my Patreon page, but the trouble is I find it so hard to make content consistently for the channel that it's so hard uploading extra content and even better content on Patreon. So I've lost a lot of Patreon members over the past 12 months, and I can understand. It's because it's so hard to... YouTube's hard. When you're traveling around doing like constantly on the move, you don't know whether you got good Wi-Fi, and you haven't got enough GoPro batteries, and you haven't got enough SD cards and memory cards because they're too expensive. Things are kind of awkward when you're doing YouTube. I only can edit on this phone. This is literally an iPhone 7 Plus. It's an old one. This is what I run the channel off. This is what I do all the editing off. Anyway, excuse me. Let me try and read some more comments. There's so many. Seen your video of Mustang Martha, but I didn't see you there. Hope you're enjoying the beauty of Nepal. Garungni butterfly emoji. Yes, I am enjoying Nepal. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read many names. There's so many different people from around the world that have names that are very hard for me to read. How do you get money to travel? Okay, so like I say, I make on average, let's say on average $175 to $250 a month from starting YouTube of ad revenue, and then I make £47, so about $60 a month from Patreon. So on an average month I'll make maybe $300, something like this, a month. And then Molly actually teaches people English, or she has conversational English lessons. What's the company called?
Engu.
She uses a company called Engu. So any travellers out there, or anyone actually, anyone watching this, in fact, my Nepali people, my Sri Lankan, Thai, Lao, everyone, if you want to make some money and you can speak good English, it doesn't matter if you're not a native English speaker, look up, what's it called?
Engu, E-N-G-O-O.
Engu, E-N-G-O-O. And you have half an hour conversations with strangers that are trying to learn English and better their English. And you're just having a conversation. Maybe there's some articles there, a news article that they want to go through, and you read together, stuff like this. And she earns about, what is it, $5? $5 every half an hour. So Molly typically makes how much?
$300 a month.
Molly makes about $300 a month on average. So together we make about $600 a month. Now, before we started traveling, we saved up about $16,000. So we've been traveling for 3 years. So what happens is most months we make almost enough for our expenses, but then we spend a little bit out of our savings. But if we're only spending $100 to $150 a month out of the savings, because we're making most of it each month, then that money goes down very slowly, and that's what's happened. That's why we've been able to travel for so long. Right, let me just... Please don't leave Nepal. I will be back another time. By the way, can you guys tell me if it's clear and if the internet is good? I have no idea. There's so many comments. It's really hard to keep up. Leverett, Engu. That's exactly how you spell it. Yes. And it's a good way of making money. And I'm going to make a video very soon on ways to make money whilst traveling, ways to save money, and different ways of volunteering, because there's a lot of different things that isn't on the internet, and I'll be able to tell you it all, and I'll make a good video out of it. But yeah, please, everyone, ask your questions down here. Ask me anything, I'll answer it. I'm even a little bit tipsy now, and I've got a couple more beers to drink. I'm here for a couple of hours, so grab a beer if you've got a beer. Any advice on traveling solo in Nepal safely? Tom Lynch. Thank you for your question. Nepal is very safe to travel. The main thing to look out for in Nepal is basically just overpricing. But most people price their things for a bit of a haggle. And yeah, there's no safety issues in Nepal. Nepal is a very safe country. Nepal has a very respectful people. Much like every country I've ever been to so far, everyone's very respectful. There's a handful of scammers out there. Basically, if anyone comes up to you and persistently tries talking to you and follows you around and offers you things, just tell them to go away, you know. If you're with your girlfriend or with a friend, just say, "Excuse me, sir, I'm enjoying some time with my wife or my girlfriend or my friend." Just literally say that. It works every time. It's magic. And you'll only come across that really in Kathmandu. Yeah. What, Boundary 3131, these funny names. What makes you travel around the world? So basically I think that for the past 250,000 years that humans have been humans, we have been nomadic. You know, we've had to follow the migrations of animals and seasons and plants and hunter-gatherers and foragers, and we've been constantly moving around and experiencing different things. And in the past sort of 6,000-7,000 years of human history, we've been sedentary, stayed in one place, farmed, and I personally believe that the human mind, that the body is supposed to live that life where everything's different. You're constantly moving around, you've got constant puzzles and problems to solve all day, every day, constantly keeping your brain alive. Yeah, and that's just how I believe that you should live. And I believe very strongly about this, that I have the opportunity. I've been born in Britain. I have the opportunity to travel the world. So there's a lot of people on this planet that aren't born into that luck, that lottery. We're born into a lottery. So for me, if I was not to travel the world and experience this and do this, I'd be wasting a life. I'd be literally taking someone else's life. Someone else could be in my body or in my life in the UK from another country that they don't have the opportunity to, and they could do it. So I have to do it. I'd be completely wasting my opportunity if I didn't do this, you know. I don't have a lot of money and it is harder to do it, but you know, it is what it is. Mr. Samba Vlog, how was the struggle when you left job to start YouTube full time? So it was easy for me because I had saved up for a year, worked 2 jobs, saved up a year with Molly. So I had money and I was already traveling. So I wish I started YouTube a lot sooner. And if anyone's out there that wants to start YouTube, a travel vlog or any kind of thing, do it, start it now. That's the first best piece of advice I can give you. Yeah, anyway, let me read some comments. There's literally so many comments. It doesn't tell me the number, but every second there's like 2 comments going up. What was your income source in the UK? So my income source was I worked in an office for a company on the telephones, dealing with all of the customers, basically doing everything they needed to do. It was basically a warranty providing company, so I had to just send engineers when washing machines were broken, basically. But also I bought and refurbished iPhones, and I made loads of money doing that. It's a good side hustle. I also made a small company in the local area where I went to people's homes and workplaces and fixed their phones on the spot very cheaply for them. And it was a really good money earner. So anyone that wants to do a side hustle, iPhone refurbishment before the iPhone 8, yeah, that's where the profit is, the big money. You could buy an iPhone with a broken screen and a bad battery. You could buy an iPhone 7 for £40. You could fix it by spending £30, so it costs you £70. And because it has a brand new screen and battery and it's all good, you could then sell it for £200 to £300 at that point. It's not the same anymore, but you can make so much money. Damn, I've really got to answer some questions here, I'm so sorry. What's your age, Craig? I'm 27, but I've had a very unique, quite hard life, which is coming up in the next series in Cornwall, in my home place. If you want to know about that and why I look so old, watch that. So is this 215 people watching? Ah, it's a lot of people. How long have we been doing this? 20 minutes. How do you compare your home country with Nepal? NFK Lab. Thank you for your question. There's many things that are completely different. So in England, in Cornwall particularly, it's a county in England where I grew up. There really aren't very many Hindus or Buddhists. I don't know of any that are in Cornwall. There are Nepali restaurants and Indian restaurants, so maybe some of those people are Hindu or Buddhist, I have no idea. But in Cornwall, there's none of that. In Cornwall, many people aren't very religious. In fact, in the UK, there's a modern thing where many people see it as a Christian nation, but it's very much far from Christian nation now. Many people are not Christian. When are you coming to India? When it gets cold. It's too hot right now. Would you ever go to Barbados? Yes, but it's very expensive. So hopefully I can grow on YouTube. Keep watching, keep supporting. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's go to Barbados. I don't know. It's probably too expensive. Maybe never. Why do you always wear shirts and not t-shirts? The reason why is because I get burnt quite easy. I sound English, but I was born in Scotland to a Scottish father. I've got Scottish blood, and I burn very easily, and my skin ages very quickly. In the time that I've been in Asia for 3 years in the sun, my face has aged double, because I didn't use sunscreen up until the past couple of months, which is ridiculous. It's stupid. Which place in Nepal do you think is best? Impossible question to answer, Roshan. The beautiful thing about Nepal is that it's so varied, that there's so many places that are so different. I haven't been to enough of Nepal to answer that question. All of Nepal so far has been beautiful, and I really mean that. And I can't say that for every country, you know. Like Thailand has some of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, but there's a lot of places that have been really ruined, you know. To be honest with you, a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but Pokhara is my least favourite place. And the reason why is because there aren't any like old buildings. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like there's a lot of heritage. The lake and the mountains are beautiful. It's a very beautiful place, but I feel like the lake has one half of it, has almost been ruined by all of the, pardon me, it's almost been ruined by all of the tourist development on it, which happens everywhere, in every country. You'll see that in my home village, actually, in Cornwall, where local people can't live there anymore because it's become a very rich property place. It's crazy. Anyway, The big mango, £50. What does that mean? Keep up the positive vibes, brother. Congrats on 40k. That's donated. Holy shit! Thank you very much, Big Mango. I don't actually know your name. I love your engagement on Instagram. A lot of people don't know my Instagram, but Big Mango, I can't. If you've just donated £50, I'm quite confused what's just happened there. But if you have, that's freaking amazing. I'll put that towards a very good cause. I won't spend that on something selfish. That's really cool. Shout out to the Big Mango. £50, that's loads of money. That's like a big chunk of what I would normally earn in 1 month. Well, there's loads of questions. Ellis WR. Hey up. Right. Nepal cricket. So I want to ask the question that why don't you explore terrain regions of Nepal? Brother, I'm so sorry. So for the first month of Nepal, I became very ill. I have a chronic digestive disorder, pretty much undiagnosed. They call it IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And basically what happens, what we've deduced, is that the nerve endings in my guts fire off a pain signal for no reason whatsoever. So I'm constantly in pain. And when I get ill, it gets really bad. And I was ill for a month of Nepal. I planned to stay here for 3 months, but it's been too expensive. People say Nepal is the most cheap. People say Nepal is the cheapest place in South Asia and one of the cheapest places in South and Southeast Asia. Now, maybe that was true before Sri Lanka went through the economic crisis. Now, shout out to all my Sri Lankan brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles that are watching this. If there is any of you here watching this, I hope the country, gets a lot better. I hope the situation gets a lot better. It's, you don't deserve the situation. Sri Lankans, you deserve a much better leadership. You deserve much better than what you're getting right now, for sure, 100%. I love all of you guys, you're amazing. How hard is conversate with Thailand people? I can talk to Thai people a little bit. So I lived in Laos for 1.5 years. I got stuck there during COVID, which was a crazy story. I'll tell you some horror stories if you keep watching in a little while. I'm here for a while. I'm going to try and do this for as long as possible because there's so many people from different places on this planet that watch this channel, and you all got different times. So I'm so happy that 40,000 people have subscribed to my channel. This community, it's our community. True Budget Traveling, I'm amazed, I'm mind blown that 40,000 people, I've got 40,000 subscribers, that's insane. Insane, I'm so thankful. I forgot what I was saying, I'm so thankful. Anyway, Ronick, dude, do you have any plans regarding Rara Lake? What's that, Molly? Is that Pokhara Lake?
No, that's
I'm sorry, I'm not sure where Rara Lake is. Which place is your dream destination? Impossible to say. I want to retire and live on my own farm, making my own food, rearing my own food, in a relatively warm country. That's it. Laos is pretty amazing. Laos is amazing. It's a shame I don't have, because I started, when you do travel channels, you get a lot of subscribers from the country you're in and a lot of views from the country you're in, but as soon as you leave that country, 95% of those views stop. So I started in Laos a 1.5 years ago, and most of the people, there's about 3,000 people from Laos that I gained in the first 3,000 people before I left. Most of them people don't watch, which is a shame, but if any of those people from the first 3,000 in Laos, if you're watching, Big up. You're the one you're the guys who started this channel. Where's my beer? Is the sound quality good? Is it all good? Yeah, have you been listening to it? Has it been cutting out at all? No. Molly, say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone!
Right.
Oh, you just had another super chat donation for $2.
$2 by who?
Began at who? I'm sorry, I can't say his name.
Where? How do I find it? Where do I find it? Shout out the big mango again, by the way. Bidan, did you just give $2? Thank you very much. Big up. Has he asked a question?
No.
Cool, good luck. Thank you very much. The feeling's mutual, brother. Bidan, where are you from? Bidan, if you're in Nepal and you're where I can get to you, let's meet up for a beer. I'll get you a beer. Royce Bryant, sir, can you teach me the art of clickbait? I'm trying to learn it. The thing is with clickbait, a lot of people are having a go at me with my paragliding video because saying it's not correct, but it is. It is. That's why I haven't changed it. And in terms of clickbait, all my titles are accurate. If you look at it, they're completely accurate. Every title is accurate. They might be a little bit dramatic, but sometimes my life, traveling, backpacking Asia can be very dramatic. Tomorrow, a video is coming out of the most dangerous bus ride I've ever had in my life, and I thought I was gonna die a couple of times. 2 times I thought I was gonna die. And I really mean that, hand on heart. I thought, shit, I'm about to die here. And there was probably about 30 times I thought we could die very easily here if luck just changes. So watch that video, it's a short video tomorrow. Holy moly, what's going on?
Life Journey 08 has donated 20 Singaporean dollars.
Life Journey 08. Life Journey 08. You've just made a donation of 20 Singaporean dollars. That is amazing.
And Bidan has made another donation.
I'm really shocked that you guys are donating to me. That makes a massive difference. I'm going to make a promise and I'll prove it. I'll show all the proof. Anything that I make from this live, I will put to a very good cause. And I'll shout you all out, I'll write you all down. I'll get Molly to write down on a notepad everyone that's donated and what you've donated. And when I spend it on a good cause, I'm going to help someone out. Sometimes when you're constantly moving around, it's hard to find people in need and genuinely try and help them. I know a lot of YouTubers give vast quantities of cash to random people, you know, oh, $1,000 cup of tea, and they've bought a cup of tea that's cheap, they've given $1,000 to a local. I try and find people that really need help because I have very small amount of power in terms of economic power to try and help people, because you need money to help people. And on this channel, we've done a lot of help. We've raised a lot of money and given it to a lot of people that needed it. And me and Molly, particularly me, I mean Molly, it's Molly's money as well, but I always give people money, you know. Yesterday I felt a little bit bad because it was Molly's money, but the first time in months we ordered some food to the hotel because it was raining. The dude he just looked so drenched, so I just gave him the money and I was like, and don't normally tip, I was just like, here, take it all, keep it all, and he looked so happy. But there's often times where there's people in need and we help them. A month ago, I was helping what I thought was a child and a mother in need. Me and my American friend that's left Nepal, we were helping this family, and this child came with us, showed us where to get some rice. We bought them a bunch of rice and eggs for their family. Apparently they sell this and they make money. But after we did that, I realized that the girl, she must have been about 12, she kept pulling on my pockets and stuff and saying, here, come with me, get the rice from here. And I'm like, okay, it's fine, we're coming. But she kept doing it, and I was like, stop. She took my money. She took all the money that was out of that pocket. I think, how much was it? 2,000 rupees, which is a lot of money. But I got robbed from a 12-year-old girl in Kathmandu that I was helping out. Yeah, that was frustrating. That was annoying. Holy moly, there's more donations. Cohen Mulder, when will you do another moped trip? The Laos moped videos were the ones that initially brought me to your channel. Brother, if you've been watching since Laos, I really appreciate that, man. You're the kind of subscriber that I really, really appreciate. You're gold to us YouTubers. The next moped trip, I'll tell you what, Cohen. When will I be able to do that? Can I do one in the UK legally? Can I do a provisional?
We'll look into it.
Well, Cohen Mulder, I'm going to make a motorbike or moped trip series just for you. It'll be in the next 3 months for sure, because I'm going to be doing 3 weeks in the UK and then about 5 weeks in Western Europe / Morocco, doing budget travel challenges, trying to show every one of my subscribers that have less money, that think they can't travel. I'm going to prove to you guys you can travel in these more expensive countries. I'm going to do it. There's couch surfing, so it's free accommodation. There's hitchhiking. We're going to do travel challenges. But Cohen Mulder, after that 5 weeks of those travel challenges, I'm going to Vietnam and I'll be buying a motorbike and we'll be doing a motorbike tour, a big time. We'll be doing it with a couple of mates and Molly. There's going to be a group of us. It'll be amazing. Thank you very much for your donation, brother. Divine Love 111, $19.99. Thanks for being you. Brother, I appreciate your support so much. It's not about the money, but I'm going to put that to a good cause. You're an amazing person. I love you. Where are you from? Molly, can you try and find any of these replies for these people? Divine Love 1111, where are you from? If you're in Nepal, we've got a very short time in Nepal left, but I can try and meet up for you for a beer. I'd love to. Logan. Logan Addis, brother, subscriber 46. So guys, subscriber 46 is definitely here. Logan Addis, I love you so much. You've supported me from the beginning. You were the person, I promise you, you were the #1 person who made me believe in myself about trying to do this YouTube stuff. I'm not just saying that. I really mean that. I hope you heard that. I really hope you heard that, because I mean it so much.
Okay, donation from Abhishek.
Abhishek, how do I find it? Abhishek. Cut your beard or else somebody might start worshipping you as Jesus. Best of luck to you and Molly for future travels. What is that currency, Abhishek?
Indian rupees.
Indian rupees. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Where are you from in India? I'd like to meet up with you. We'll make a note. I'll take your email down. Avishek, cut your beard, else somebody might start worshipping you as Jesus. In Sri Lanka, there's a lot of Christians, and everywhere I went, people came up to me and they said, "You're so beautiful because you look like Jesus." And it was a lot of men. A lot of men came up to me and said, "You're so beautiful." They would be like, "You're so beautiful." Like it would happen all the time, and they would say it's because I look like Jesus. And do I look Middle Eastern? Because I'm pretty sure Jesus was a Middle Eastern Jew. If I look like a Middle Eastern Jew, fair enough. I am fairly brown now. Maybe 3 years ago, before I started traveling, I was very white. I don't think Jesus was as white as 3 years ago Craig. Who knows? Right, any more donations? Holy moly. Why are you donating? Come on, guys. This is amazing.
I like the way of using your donation money.
Mr. Sam Vlog, I like the way you're using your donation money. Molly just said that.
He's donated £17.99.
£17.99. Are you from the UK, bro? Are you in the UK?
Yeah. He said he'd like to be in the UK.
Hope we will cross in the UK. Mr. Samba Vlog, are you a YouTuber, a vlogger? And also, where are you in the UK? We can meet. I'm doing a tour of the UK in a very cheap car. We'll meet up, bro. Where are you? Wow, there's so many comments. Mains kicks, $5. Brother, thank you so much. This is crazy. What's going on? Mr. Hot, £5. What's this? A fox? #1. Can you see that on the screen? Right, okay, so anyway, let me tell you some juicy stories. So, wow. There's too many comments to reply to right now. Jason Webb, I can't afford much, but I hope this helps. Brother, I'm gonna put all this money towards something good. All of it.
Would you like some questions?
Wow, there's too many comments. Holy crap. Kaywood, you and Molly are welcome to my front room if you swing by Leicester. Thank you so much, that's very kind of you. Mr. Samba Vlog, Southwest England, Aldershot, where's that? Is that Devon? Where's Aldershot? Hampshire. Okay, we'll be going through Hampshire. We can meet up for a pint, bro. Send me an Instagram message, and I'll email you. Okay. Hi, Raj Tamang. Hi, namaste from Kathmandu. Namaste, brother. Where are you right now? Pokhara. Ashish Pudel or something. Pronounce Beluti Pagyo. Okay, I tried doing that for you. Wow, there's so many. Aldershot is like the little Nepal in the UK. Okay, I didn't know that. Right, anyway, someone said, what is your worst experience whilst travelling? So the worst experience whilst travelling, there's a few of them. The first thing is, I just need to make sure that I'm in shot here so I can show you, is I nearly died whilst travelling. So whilst I was in Laos, I was stuck in Laos and I couldn't leave the country. It's very limited in terms of the hospitals and the treatment that you can get there. I was working on a coffee farm, volunteering. I was working every day for 6 months. That whole 6 months, I was very ill. I had very bad pain in my stomach and I could hardly sleep for most of the nights laying down, and I was in so much pain, but by 10 o'clock AM I would get up and work 10-12 hours, and I did that for 6 months. I was in so much pain. I thought it was because of my IBS, which is something I've had for a long time, and it's an issue, it can get really bad. However, what it actually was chronic appendicitis, which is very, very rare. And it's very lucky and unlucky at the same time. It's like 2 to 3% of cases. My appendicitis was getting blocked. It was becoming like nasty and infected, but before it burst and killed me, and it was causing so much pain, it would then unblock. And it did that over the course of 6 months. That's what the doctor thinks now anyway. No one really knows, but after 6 months of chronic pain, for 3 days, I was in so much pain that I was on the floor and I went blind basically. I passed out, I was in so much pain I was almost hallucinating. I was dying. I realised I was dying, went to the hospital and basically had to have an emergency surgery. But the story is way worse than this. I'm skipping so many really bad points. and they nearly didn't do the surgery, and they were going to let me die. We begged them for the surgery. Then when they did the surgery, they didn't put me to sleep, so I was awake and watching them do this emergency surgery on me. It was crazy. That was a very bad experience. Actually, on Patreon, there's the story there. I'm going to probably re-upload it on the public channel. Yeah, that was a terrible experience. Let me just check your questions. Were you born in the UK? I was born in Scotland. Hey mate, react on some old classic Nepali song. Good idea. Get Molly in frame. Molly, come here for a minute. There's Molly.
Hello everyone, I am here. I'm hiding behind the camera. I'm a bit shy, I hope you don't mind. Craig's doing a great job.
How much money do you make on YouTube? Typically, on average, I make between $175 to $250 on ad revenue, and I make £47 on Patreon currently per month. Hi from NH USA. Love you. Shout out to the drunk goat. Love you too, bro. Yeah, shout out to the drunk goat. I really wanted to buy that goat. They didn't. When I asked them to buy it, they were like, "No, we love this goat. We can't sell any of our goats. We love them all." Right. Leverett sounds like hell. That was hell. There's a lot of things. If you guys want some more horrible stories of traveling, I'll tell you. I'm here for hours. Let me know.
Worst scam experience.
Worst scam experience. Dean Wood, shout out, £10, bro. I really appreciate it. Worst scam experience. Jason Webb says your channel might still be true budget traveling, but I'm guessing you're raking it in now with all your YouTube views. It's so funny. Jason Webb. I'm going to address this. People think that because I've had loads of views in Nepal that I'm making loads and loads of money. So basically, literally on average I make, what's halfway between $175 and $250? What's that like? Something. I make between, basically that's my average from YouTube, that's my only income. And then in the past 28 days, I've had about 1 million views. And I get 78 pence per 1,000 views. So this month I've made $780, which is about 3 times what I normally, at least 2 to 3 times what I normally make off YouTube. And even $780 when you're traveling, that's not loads of money. Like, and I thought I was going to make loads more money from YouTube. But when I realized from 1 million views, I earn $780, so it's about 600 quid. I realized that, holy crap, I'm never going to be big enough to get rich off of YouTube. I never thought I would anyway, but then I realized I never would. So if you think I'm rich because of the views I get, holy crap, travel channels get some of the least amount of CPM to dollar ratio, the lowest ratio. Is it dark? Is it dark?
It's as light as we can get it, I'm afraid.
Where is your next destination in Nepal? Probably Chitwan. Hunger 1M, now where are you, dude? I'm in Pokhara right now. Would you stay, Sports Edits HD, would you still make videos on budget traveling if you start making a lot of money on YouTube? So, to be honest with you, I earn in the past 28 days, I earned $780 because it's 1 million views. That is a lot of money to me. That's the most money I've ever made from YouTube, by a lot, by a big time. So that's a lot of money to me. And so yeah, it depends what you call a lot of money. $780 a month is a lot of money to me right now. And I'm still making budget travel videos because I have to, because I'm very low on my savings. I've been doing it for 3 years now. I'm very low on savings. So when I run out of money, if I don't make enough off YouTube to sustain travel, I'll probably end up having to either stop YouTube, because I'll end up working on a farm in Australia for 6 months picking apples, and how much content can you make out of that? You know, I have to do something like that. So we'll see. Who knows? It's a hobby. I love YouTube. I hope it keeps going. I hope it keeps growing. And if I get to the point where I make more money than what I need, then I'll help people out for sure, big time. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this beer, read some comments. I might go quiet for 10 seconds. "30 seconds. Has your cucumber grown back since it got chomped?" Cucumber? Yes. Yours and Molly's favourite football club? We don't have one. We don't watch football. Plymouth Argyle. Do you want more beer? Yes, I do want more beer. May have to go for a beer run. Okay, we got one more beer. Right. How can you manage money to travel? So you work really hard and you spend no money for a year or 2 years, like me and Molly did, and then you put all your savings together, and then you work out how long you want to travel for, and then how much is that per day, and you don't spend more than that. And you volunteer and you try and earn money whilst you travel. Yeah. Adam and Yaz, congratulations on 40k, bro. We've been watching your vlogs since 1k. Wow. Can't believe we're in Nepal at the same time as well. Are you coming to Chitwan by any chance? Adam and Yaz, bro, you've been watching since 1k. That's freaking amazing. I appreciate you so much. We're coming to Chitwan in the next couple of days. Please reply, where are you? We'll come and meet you. Let's have a beer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's have a beer. Thank you so much. Adam and Yaz, that rings a bell. Why does that feel familiar?
They're in Nepal.
No. Do you comment on YouTube and Instagram as well? Okay, how can you, would you visit the Maldives? Yes, but it's very expensive. We can't afford it right now. But apparently the Maldives, where you visit it, it's at such low sea level that it's going to be gone in the next 50 years. So hopefully I can afford it in the next 50 years. Hopefully I'm still alive in the next 50 years. Samik Maharajan, do you speed? I'm not going to shy away from the these kinds of questions. It depends. What's the next country you're visiting? Cornwall, which is an ancient Brittonic nation. Brittonic Celtic nation of the British Isles. They were stolen by England 1,000 years ago or more. LSWR, Craig mate, let's meet up and have a mental Indian adventure. I'm up for that, brother. You just tell me when. Are you afraid of heights? I am very scared of heights. It's my biggest fear. I mean, why wouldn't you be scared of heights? You fall, you die. Please say hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. Big up, Karen. Big up, Big K. What do you do to earn other than making YouTube videos? Order soldier. Brother, I don't earn any other money than the ad revenue from making YouTube videos and Patreon, which is £47 a month. Guys, can you guys help me out? Patreon, if for those of you that don't know, is like a separate thing. It's like a little club. You pay to follow. Frickin' hell, what the frick was that?
It's the door.
Just a door. Okay, well. It's made me sweat. I want to build a community on Patreon where people pay money to see better content or more personal content, maybe daily updates and stuff on Patreon. Maybe we could do like a weekly live on Patreon, and then that way people pay $1 a month and they got to do the exclusive club True Budget Traveling on Patreon, and it's open to all the content is open to everyone that just pays $1 a month. Or I think you have to do like a minimum of maybe more than that, but maybe $3 a month, and then I can just do loads more exclusive stuff. But what would people want to watch? I have no idea. Please tell me. I have no idea. I don't know how to make money off of YouTube. I've had the design of a merch line for a long time, for about 8 months, 9 months, but I haven't had the confidence to release a merch line because I didn't know I was going to start this YouTube thing, you know. I'm not your typical type of YouTuber. Very anxious about things. I'm quite nervous now. That's just how it is. And I was too nervous to open my merch line to try and make some money off the channel. And this was like at 5,000 subscribers in Laos when I was leaving. But now I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna release a merch line. First off, it's gonna be a simple, cool t-shirt, cool design. The merch line is called Nomadic Instinct, and yeah, we'll see if it makes any money. And if I can make money off of YouTube, make it a career, I can do it forever. I can do all sorts. I'd love to help people with it as well. But anyway, let's read some bloody comments. Avi Kek Hadi, how's the trekking? It was really good, but I got altitude sickness. Watch the vlogs that are coming up for that. There's loads of footage I need to do, really long editing, hours and hours of editing, so that's why it hasn't come out yet. No bro, it's not expensive. I can show you it's possible to travel the Maldives in low budget. Brother, send me an Instagram message. I'd love to visit the Maldives if you can do it on a budget. I really appreciate it. If you're there, if you're from there, let's link up, brother. We can do some cool content. Show me your culture. Earthquake today, guys. Everyone that's watching this, if you're not in Nepal, you might not know this. There was an earthquake at about 8:15 AM this morning. I was stood up having a wee. Molly was in bed. She felt the building shake and she didn't even tell me. I had no idea there was an earthquake. Someone commented it. I was like, Molly, did you feel an earthquake? She was like, yeah, I did. My wife felt an earthquake this morning and she didn't even tell me. By the way, my beautiful wife, can I have another beer? Might have to get some more before the shop shuts. No, we might run out of beer. How much battery have we got in this GoPro right now?
48%.
Definitely need some more beer. Do you play video games? Not currently. What did you do before YouTube? Archer and Gautam. I'm sorry, brother. It's hard to read people's names sometimes. What did I do before YouTube? All kinds of things. I worked many different types of jobs to try and earn as much money as possible. Also, I sold solar panels. I helped. I worked for an insurance company. I had my own iPhone refurbishment and iPhone repair company. All sorts of things. Blackfire, can you start an OnlyFans with Molly?
No, thank you.
Molly says no. Sorry, bro. How much are you loving Nepal? Ronak Gupta. Loads. Big time. Big love. Big love Nepal. It's awesome. Kamini Keto, £4.49. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Are you based in the UK right now? Where are you from? You in the UK? You from the UK right now? Who knows? Holy moly, there's so many comments. Ranjan, regular content. Shout out to the drunk goat again. Hey, big up the drunk goat. Damn, I wish I could have bought that goat. I really do. I would have kept it in England, in Cornwall. Wow, there's so many comments. I can't keep up. I'm really sorry if I can't answer your question. Ask it again. I can't keep up. There's so many. Did you meet Dale Phillips in Pokhara? No, I didn't. I sent Dale Phillips an Instagram message saying, hey, do you want to meet up for a collaboration? Didn't get anything back. Unusual, I would love to, bro. We'll link up. We'll sort this out. Where are you right now? I'm in Pokhara, Nepal, South Asia. Suggestions to improve tourism development in Nepal. How can you improve tourism in Nepal? Stop allowing people to knock down old, amazing heritage buildings and architecture to build quick, cheap, modern buildings, because your buildings are beautiful here. You need to preserve them. What are your views on beauty of Nepal? It's a very beautiful country. The people are very beautiful. Arahan Gamer, love you, bro. Love you too, man. Big up. Bless up everyone that supports me and Molly. Bless up everyone that loves us. We love you back. That's all I can say. Anyone that shows us respect and love, we love you back so much. We respect you too. There's so many questions. Molly, if you see any interesting questions, let me know. Because there's so many. How did you meet Molly Blackfire? 12 years in school. Been together since. There's someone at the door.
Hello.
It's a bit awkward.
Oh.
Today, rice pudding festival.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow.
Wow, it's a rice pudding festival today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dandivad.
Dandivad. What's going on, Molly? This just in, it's the Rice Pudding Festival in Nepal. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
So we're in our hotel room, got the door open for the Wi-Fi, better connection. Someone's just come in and given us rice pudding. It's a bit hot right now. Let me just... Is it sweet? Mmm. Sweet and cheesy. So the owner of the hotel has just come in and given us some sweet and cheesy rice pudding. Because it's the Rice Pudding Festival. Is that what she said?
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
It's called Kur Kani Din. Kur Kani Din.
Wow, this is really good. I'm so sorry. Mmm. So it's a very thick rice pudding, very stodgy. The rice grains are quite big, very soft when you chew them though, but there's some good rice texture still in there. It's very sweet, well, mildly sweet. There's quite a lot of sugar in there that's made it quite, the sweetness is standing out. But there's an underlying cheesy flavour, which is quite interesting. We don't have that in our rice pudding in the UK. Anyway, one more bite. I'll eat this later. What else is in there? Cabbage.
There's some sort of, is it coconut?
There's something else in here. So there you go. Rice pudding. I've got it in my beard. Rice pudding holiday today.
Her curry dan. Or din, sorry.
Yes, it's rice pudding festival. I never knew there was a rice pudding festival. That's so hilarious. Why is it a rice pudding festival? What is this for? What's the meaning behind it? Hey, I asked you a question in the comments. Why did you head to Gurkha when you could go direct to Pokhara? So this is our hitchhiking video. We were heading to Pokhara. Gurkha is about halfway. It took us all day. We left fairly late, but it took us all day to get halfway to near Gorkha. So it was about 5:30 p.m. and it was getting dark, and we didn't want to hitchhike in the dark because it's dangerous. So before it got dark, instead of trying to hitchhike another 3 to 4 hours to Pokhara, we went to Gorkha instead. That's why. Leveret, a festival for rice pudding. Apparently so. Apparently so. This is literally the first breaking news right now.
Which countries are most of your viewers from?
Which countries are most of your viewers from? Can I check my app?
Mm-hmm.
Can I come off it and check my app?
Mm-hmm.
Then how do I go back onto it?
It's on YouTube.
Okay. Let me check. Analytics. Let's check where my viewers are from. Audience. Okay, so my viewers, over the lifetime of the channel, my views have come from 37.1% Nepal, 14% Sri Lanka, 13% United States, 5% Australia, 5% United Kingdom, and then it doesn't show me any further. It only shows me the top 5 on this bit. I have to go on the laptop. Molly's laptop's seen them all. So yeah, just under 40% Nepal, around about 15% Sri Lanka, 13% United States, 5% Australia, 5% United Kingdom, and then it's like 3% other European countries. Messi or Ronaldo? My brother is the football guy. He would say Messi, so Messi. Okay. Which countries are most of your viewers from? I just answered that one. Again, why are you asking this constantly on the new feed? I just answered that. Hey, stop spamming. Hey, holy moly. Okay, now you're spamming. Okay.
Are you vegetarian? Which food did you enjoy most in Nepal?
Are you vegetarian? Which food did you enjoy most in Nepal? I am vegetarian. Well, I only eat what I kill, which basically means I'm vegetarian. And I love momos the best, especially when there's all that soupy sauce. I have to have some more of this rice pudding. Any more questions?
Shout out to Tim Cronk from the UK. Would like to meet up.
Shout out to Tim Cronk in the UK. We'll meet up very, very soon. Big up.
When are you having a baby?
When am I having a baby? No idea. Maybe when I'm 30 or after, who knows. I'll still travel for the first few years. This is quite a cheesy rice pudding? Is it a rice pudding?
What do you miss most from home?
Right, quickly tried eating all that food. Right. I'm going to try and answer some comments from the feed. One more. I'm going to go for a pee for a minute and then I'll be back. Rice was considered a luxury in Nepal, so there were some festival where people made rice pudding. Oh no!
It's alright, we're still live.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
We've had a power cut.
We've got Wi-Fi.
Can you see me?
No.
Right, we've had a power cut, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. I need a wee. I've had too much beer. We've had a power cut. This is how it is. This is true budget traveling. I'm going for a wee. Talk amongst yourselves for the next minute. I'm sorry for the lighting. Power cut. Molly is using the iPhone for the torch. I'm going to go for a wee. I'll be back in a minute. I'm here for hours, guys. Trying to answer as many questions from around the world in different time zones. Right guys, we've had a power cut, a semi-power cut. For some reason the internet is still on. So let's carry this on, I suppose. I'm just gonna look down and answer some questions. Is it raining there? It is raining very, very heavy. Yeah. Molly is shying, lol. Yeah, Molly is very shy. Rangers or Celtic? I'm born into Celtic, I can't help it. It is what it is, I don't know what that means to you. I hope you don't try and kill me. Molly or travel? Molly, for sure. I'd choose Molly over travel. Where are you, Molly? Molly, show yourself.
I'm holding the torch on his face at the moment. I am here.
Sid, holy smokes, thank you very much for your donation. Hey guys, have a grub on me at this legendary sandwich spot whilst in Pokhara, hot sandwich, corner and cheese shop. Okay, we'll have a hot sandwich, corner and cheese shop sandwich. Thank you very much, I really appreciate that. Wash your hands? No, I don't need to wash my hands. My willy is clean. Yeah, hello bro, where are you now? Pokhara. Well, there's so many comments. Kushal, I love you bro, I love you too bro. Is there a lack of electricity? Matrix Nepal? Yes. There's a lack of electricity, I can tell you that for sure. I can hear people shouting in the hotel. Here we go. The big mango, £20. I'm building a 420 resort in Pai. Oh, where's it gone? Next time, are you over? Come and give us a visit. Bro, a 420 resort in Pai. That's exactly what Pai needs. Last time I was in Pai, all of the 420 spots that I frequented previously were shut down. The communities that were there died. There needs to be a new 420 community spot in Pai. I would love to come. That is such a good idea. It's a great market right now. It was saturated pre-COVID and now it's not. We export electricity to India. Maybe a little bit too much tonight. Is England really winning the World Cup this year? I hope so. Is it the World Cup this year?
No idea.
Is load shedding going on?
Oh,
Potentially. Potentially. Waiting for the vlog of Scotland. It's coming. It's coming. Oh man, I'm sweaty. Right. I wonder what's going on with the electricity. Where's the electricity? Are we going to get more electricity soon? Why is the Wi-Fi still on? Let's try and find some more questions.
Plans after Europe.
Plans after Europe. The plans after Europe are to go to Southeast Asia again, so Vietnam and Indonesia, and then maybe some more countries in South Asia, such as maybe Pakistan and India, Bangladesh. It'd be pretty cool. Come to Sri Lanka. I will come to Sri Lanka again for sure. How much do you love Molly? A lot. Loads. Rain happened to the electricity. Yeah, I think that's what happened. When can we see your hometown? So you can see my hometown in a couple of weeks. I'm going to show you how I grew up. I don't think many of you will expect what's coming up. How I survived, where I lived, blah de blah de blah. That's all coming up in a couple of weeks. Also confused why the Wi-Fi is still going. Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is still going.
Do you play cricket?
Do I play cricket? I don't play cricket. Swastik Guest House, namaste. Shout out to Swastik Guest House in Bhaktapur. It's one of my favourite hostels in the whole of Asia. If you're going to Bhaktapur, go to Swastik Hostel. It's the cheapest place, it's got the coolest owner, it's the coolest hostel, the only real proper hostel there. Go there. I want some crisps. I've been doing this for 78 minutes and now it's time for some crisps. We've got some tomato flavoured crisps here, guys. Right, what we got?
What made you decide to travel?
Jack Grace. What are you most looking forward to seeing in the UK? All my friends like you. And Cornish pasty, big time. And all the food, and going to the supermarket. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to going to the UK is friends and the supermarket food. Because it's like nothing in Asia. You can get hundreds of thousands of products in one place. It's all yummy food. And I miss it all. What else? Can you tell your income from YouTube? Said this probably, this is the 6th time now, but I'll keep saying it, it's different people here. Hey! We got electricity! But I make about $175 to $250 from ad revenue and £47 from Patreon, typically. Right.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we've dropped you. Oh no.
Sorry everyone. That was me.
Molly. Give me a 30-second munchie break. Because I've been going for longer than I thought I was going to. So bear with me just a moment. How many crisps can I eat in 30 seconds? Molly didn't like that. Right. Why do you have long hair? Because it grows. I just don't cut it. What's your usual sleeping timing in Nepal? Didn't expect that question. Probably about 11, 10 to 11. Something like that, I don't know. Leverett, you miss British food, do you have a fever? No, because there's so many amazing things, like crumpets and butter and cheesy beans on toast and just baked beans and brown sauce and Yorkshire puddings and roast dinners and macaroni cheese and all those other things. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Don't drink and drive. Yeah, don't drink and drive, I agree with that. Turn on slow mode so people can't spam. How do I do that? How do I turn on slow mode? Who knows?